Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am back with another video for you guys, and for today's video I'm going to be planning for the week of Monday, March the 11th until the 17th. And this week, as you guys can tell from the sticker kit as well as my glitter washi tape, I'm going to be planning for St. Patrick's Day week. So as you guys know, St. Patrick's Day is actually on Sunday. I wanted to go ahead and for this plan with me use, as you guys know, Planner Kate stickers. So I went ahead and just got the sampler. It just has a variety of different patterns like plaid, polka dots, and stars, as well as it has different shades of green. So I really thought this would be perfect for St. Patrick's Day. I think she had another St. Patrick's Day that was more geared towards like shamrocks and all of that good stuff, but I don't really like all of that per se, to be honest. So I just wanted to go ahead and keep it simple, but I did want to go ahead and include green into this week because of St. Patrick's Day. So I'm going to be using this, and for my washi today, I'm not going to be using Simply Gilded washi. As you guys know, I've been using Simply Gilded washi for the past couple of weeks, but I didn't have any green Simply Gilded washi, so I just went ahead and went into my washi stash, which guys, I've been having this washi, I don't know if you guys can tell, it's a little dusty, for like 2 years. So I'm super glad that I get to use it today. This is just the Scotch Expressions glitter washi tape, and I think obviously it goes perfect with this week, so I wanted to go ahead and use it. So I'm going to be using this. Aside from this, I do have one sort of St. Patrick's Day themed sticker sheet, and it is from Scribble Prints Co. I've been having this since last year, I believe, when she came out, and as you guys can see, I've only used a couple, so I wanted to go ahead and bring it back to use it here in this spread. I'm not 100% sure if she still has this sheet. I really doubt it though, but that's the sheet that I'm going to be using, and this character right here is called Celeste. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I have quite a bit of things to tell you guys, so I guess I'll just start by just laying down the stickers that I usually do without really explanation because I do them all the time, and just start talking to you guys as I go. I'm not going to lie, you guys, I've been having a pretty rough week. Last week was one of the roughest weeks I've had in a while, and I don't really like to be open about like my feelings and stuff really on the internet because I don't feel like I have to, like I don't feel the need to, better said. So let me go ahead and so I'm gonna get my slice too, as always. You guys know I love this to cut my washi. So I haven't been feeling the greatest, and it could be because of a variety of reasons, but I'm probably not going to mention them just because I want to keep that private. But I just want to let you guys know that I just haven't been feeling good, and it doesn't have to do with YouTube per se or even social media in general, although obviously all of those are big parts of my life at the moment, as well as my Etsy sticker shop. So I guess it's just everything. Like, it's hard to really pinpoint it to something, but I've been feeling really down. I also got my test results back from when I went to get a physical, which is, I believe, something that also like sort of triggered this feeling that I'm feeling. And it turns out that I am pre-diabetic, so I need to look out and watch out for the things that I'm eating a lot more now. It's not that I eat like so many sugary things, it's also like bread. I love bread, if you guys know me. So like sweet bread or just any type of bread I really love. So I'm thinking that's the whole reason. And also because I haven't really been eating all that great, just because I've been super busy, and I think this, like getting my test results back, was sort of a wake-up call for me. So I did go grocery shopping, and I bought a couple of different things, and I remember this morning to actually eat breakfast, which I've been lacking in a lot. I know it sounds really dumb, but I've just been super busy, and when I'm super busy I like to get everything done, and I feel like I've just had a lot on my plate. So I am really sorry if I haven't commented back to your comment or your questions, even also on Instagram. So I'm really sorry about that. I just haven't been feeling the greatest. And look guys, I have this little sampler sheet that you get from Planner Kate when you order from her. You guys know how I was asking for a habit tracker last week. Look, I found it. I had a whole bunch right here, and I totally forgot about it. So I'm going to use this habit tracker here. So yeah, aside from that, I've just been missing my family a lot in Peru, I guess. There's a lot of birthdays this month from a lot of people over there in Peru, so I just miss my family. It's just a lot. It's just a lot, but I don't want to be like sad about it or anything. That's really the reason why I like to keep myself busy, because I don't like to feel sad. But I feel like sometimes you have to be a little bit sad, because being sad is normal, you guys. Like, I really want to stress that being sad is normal, and if you're sad about something, that's okay. It's not a bad thing. Being sad is not a bad thing. So if you guys hear me being sad or like sort of crying, that's just how I've been feeling, and there's not really much I can do about it, but just let it be. That's just what I have to do. So I have quite a little bit of things here. I'm going to stop being sad, I promise. I have 2 birthdays this week. So I have both my cousin Joseph and Sebastian. They both live in Peru. So I do want to go ahead and mark those. But I think first I'm going to mark my videos. As you guys can see, I only have 1, 2, 3 videos really planned, that like set in stone, but I do want to go ahead and upload these 2 days. I sort of have an idea of what I want to do, but I don't want to mark them unless they're happening for sure. So for my videos, you guys know I like to do these ones right here, so I'm going to take some of these. And for this video, I'm just going to be using my Simply Gilded pen that came in my February box. So we have week 2 check-in, which is actually, I'm not like 100% sure if I'm going to be uploading this late, just because I'm uploading this plan with me late. I just haven't been feeling good, like I mentioned. So we will see, but I promise it will get up. And then, so we can do light green, dark green, light green, dark green, light green. Okay. And then I do want to have a new releases up on Thursday. Like I've been mentioning, if you guys have any suggestions for new stickers that you would like to see up on my Etsy sticker shop, go ahead and let me know. I do take your suggestions in consideration always. And then I'm going to be doing my plan with me. I'm just like going like all over the place, but let me see. Yeah, so aside from me not feeling so well, I've just been super busy. I should have probably let that dry a little bit. It's fine. Yeah, aside from that, it was my dad's birthday this past weekend, so we had a party and it was Mexican themed because my dad is Mexican. Well, he's not my real dad, he's my stepdad, but I've known him since I was in like the 6th grade, so I do call him dad. He's like a dad to me. He's from Mexico, so his party theme was all like a Mexican theme. So he had sort of a mariachi outfit, and it was really nice because he really enjoyed it, and he loves to sing, so it was great. We really liked it. So we had a lot of fun there. Paul's family actually came too, so that was nice. And we all just had a really great time. So next I'm going to put my work little stickers. So as you guys know, I made these for myself quite a couple weeks ago. And I'm just going to use these little labels right here for that. I think this is a different format than the one I used last week, because the ones that I used before, I think so. I don't think they had like the whole budget. Little two-toned sort of deal. But as you guys know, I do work 4 times a week, and this is a part-time job if you guys were wondering. So I do work part-time, and I do plan on working part-time just because I'll probably talk about this in the upcoming Q&A that I want to do, because as you guys know, I asked in last week's plan with me if you guys had any questions, because I do want to go ahead and do an upcoming Q&A for you guys, just because I feel like you guys don't really know me aside from the whole budgeting. To be honest, the whole budgeting thing is just one part of me. There's like so many layers of me that you guys don't know. So I really want you guys to get to know me. So that's why I want to go ahead and do it. So if you have any questions for me, I will be answering questions like what I do as a job, because a lot of people have been asking me about that, and sort of like career. So if you have any questions about like career, or maybe even what hobbies I like to do, or just stuff like that, just to get to know me a little bit more, then you guys can go ahead and just leave the questions down below, and I'll go ahead and feature them in my upcoming Q&A video. So then I do, well actually I didn't even put my washi, so let me go ahead and do that really quickly. And the glitter tape, the glitter washi tape was a little bit thicker than obviously the other washi tapes I usually use, but the slice tool worked perfectly with it. So that's the reason why I really recommend the slice tool. It cuts really well even with thicker things like this or cardboard or anything like that. And as always, if you guys want to check out the slice tool, I always leave a link for it down below in my description. Okay, then next I do want to go ahead, I think I'm not going to make a checklist for now, just because I usually do the same exact things every day, which is work on stickers, print and cut, pack orders, go to the post office. So I might just put little stickers saying that I'm going to the post office in my day, just so I can cover more of the space within my hourly. So I'm not going to have checklists for them this week, at least I don't think yet, just because I've also been using something else. I recently got a Filofax as a birthday present, so I can go ahead and show you guys really quick. So this is what it looks like, and it's rose gold. I've really been loving it, and it matches perfectly with my Villa Beautiful rose quartz pen. I got some inserts, and this is where I sort of have the checklist for the day. I'm not 100% sure what it is that I'm going to be doing here, but I've been putting sort of like a good thing and bad things of the day, because obviously all days have good and bad things in them. So I think that really helps me. So yeah, that's basically it. If you guys would like to see sort of a flip through of this little personal planner, let me know, although I'm definitely in the process barely of getting it filled and printing out inserts and stuff. I really like that for sort of to-do list, because I have more space and it's perfect to have on the go instead of bringing my whole Erin Condren planner with me. So I have 2 birthdays like I mentioned. So for my birthdays, I was also talking about how I had no birthday stickers, but I actually do have some of these birthday cakes. They're pretty huge, but I'm going to use them. So I'm going to use these on the bigger appointment labels. So I'm going to put Joseph's birthday and green, green, okay, and then Sebastian's birthday. Make sure to let it dry otherwise. And I think I'll just put them up top, because I do want to make sure and call them as soon as I wake up, just because they are 3 hours ahead over there in Peru. So I want to call them as soon as possible. So there we have a little birthday cakes. Those are really cute, and I can take these off. Next, I do have the Etsy payday print and cut and go to the post office like always. So I'm going to mark my Etsy payday by using one of these cute payday stickers from my Etsy sticker shop. You guys have really been liking these, and I'm really glad. And I'm super happy that it's green. Okay, so I think I can put Etsy right here. And then payday. Yeah, I think that's fine. I always just, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, so then I'm going to put it, okay, there you go. And then I do want to go ahead and just mark what I used to do. I haven't done this in a while, but I do want to mark it. So put print and cut. And then I'm going to be using one of these. And then I'll know that after I print and cut, I'm going to be going to the post office. So I'm going to leave this open for my video on Tuesday. And I'll put it right here, but let's see. I usually go to the post office once, if not twice per day. I like to go in the morning, and then whatever I don't get done in the morning, I can go ahead and just do it at night and then just take it the day after. So I usually will have orders from, let's say, the day before that I take in the morning, and then whatever I do here, I take it on Wednesday. It's just something that I've really been liking, just because I want to get your orders as soon as possible. I know I've taken a little bit on some of the orders. That's just because I wasn't feeling good. And oh my god, you guys, I didn't tell you guys in this plan with me, but I kind of talked about it in my budget videos. But I'm going to first just put a brunch with friends, because I'm going to brunch on Wednesday while I tell my story. But you guys know that I had my birthday celebration on Saturday, the week before. And guys, I didn't spend any money on drinks because people just kept buying me drinks. And let's just say that Sunday was not the best day for me. It was actually one of the worst days. So yeah. So that's what happened then. So I couldn't do any orders on Sunday just because my head was hurting so much. So that's why I was a little behind on orders. But I definitely caught up, and I'm all caught up now. I'm just trying to get as many orders as I can out every single day. I'm looking for the, there you go. Okay, so I have this little best friend / sisters sticker for my little brunch date with my friends. My friend is actually going to Barcelona, and I'm so excited for her. So I'm going to just take the polka dot one. I'm going to say brunch with friends. There you go. And I'm thinking we're gonna go to brunch around 11 because I do work later that day. So I'm just going to put it right here. And you guys know I absolutely love polka dots. That looks so cute. Okay, so then on this side, I really don't have much, but just a bill due, and of course I have church. So let me see, I have church, so I can put that in one of these labels. And that's at 11. Then on Sunday, I do want to go ahead and film my week 3 check-in for my budget. So I'm going to be taking these budget time stickers, which I just got up on my shop this past weekend for my new releases, and I do have some green here. So I'll just take this one. This is so cute. And I think I'll go ahead and do it after church, so around like 1 p.m. And these fit perfectly. I don't even have to put a label or anything. They look really nice right there. So that will keep me on track to do it. And something that I like to do with things is make little boxes and check it off. I just love something to check off. And then last but not least, I'm going to bring in my little bill due stickers from my shop for my Victoria's Secret bill. So I'm sorry if you can hear my dogs. I think the minimum for this, which is what I'm paying, is $27. And I did already pay for that, so I believe I paid for all of my bills already, just so I can have an accurate amount for whenever I do my update on my debt, which a lot of you guys really like when I do those. So for that, I'm just going to bring it up as high as I can. Last but not least, I don't really have anything for the sidebar. Well, actually I do, but I haven't hauled it yet, so I think I'm just gonna hold off on that. You guys will probably see how this spread ends up looking like in my Instagram. I've kind of been a little behind, or maybe a lot behind, on posting pictures on my Instagram, just because, like I've mentioned, I haven't been feeling good this past week. But I definitely want to update everything, just so you guys can see how all of my spreads look, because I know right now, oh my god guys, I put it on the wrong day. Were you guys screaming? I feel like whenever people don't put it in the right space or where it's supposed to go, I'm always yelling at the video like, no, that's not where it goes, like if they can hear me. Okay, so go ahead and check out my Instagram if you guys are interested in seeing how this thread ends up looking like. I'm sorry that I was very chatty and that there's really not much going on, but I really hope you guys enjoyed nonetheless. If you could, please send me lots of good vibes. Like I mentioned, I haven't really been feeling good, but I'm definitely trying and working on things that I like to do, like filming videos and working on my Etsy sticker shop really uplifts me. So thank you guys so much for giving me the opportunity to bring you guys a little into my life by these videos and my Etsy sticker shop. So if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up, as well as subscribe to my channel if you guys are not subscribed already. As always, I will leave everything that I use in this video linked down below for you guys. Have a blessed day, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye guys.